Police!
Who you are?
Do you speak English? Okay.
It was an inelegant end for the woman who called herself the goddess of wealth.
We believe you're Zhimin Qian. Okay. You're under arrest. You're going to be arrested for money laundering, Section 329 Proceeds of Crime Act.
This is Qian Zhimin, who became known in Britain as China's Cryptoqueen following her arrest. She amassed more than $6 billion in Bitcoin through a Ponzi scheme that eventually caught the attention of law enforcement in both China and the UK.
Police officers!
Qian was arrested in a lavish residence in northern England. Her crypto wallets contained the single largest Bitcoin seizure in UK history. On November 12, Qian was sentenced to 11 years and 8 months in prison by a London judge.
Today's sentencing brings to a close one of the longest-running, largest and most complex economic crime investigations the Metropolitan Police have ever undertaken.
Qian's conviction caps a decade-long criminal career. So how did China's Cryptoqueen defraud hundreds of thousands of investors across China and end up in the UK?
Oh, right, okay, so you don't normally...
In 2014, Qian founded an investment company called Laundering, or Blue Sky Greed, in the northern Chinese city of Tianjin. There she was known to her staff as Sister Hua.
自2009年创世区块的诞生，比特币从一文不名到上千美元的身价，不过短短数年。
The company claimed to use investors' money to mine or generate new Bitcoin and invest in a range of pioneering tech devices. Qian's company went to great lengths to project an image of success and wealth, like staging elaborate public events. Investors were lured by false claims that she was backed by the Chinese central government. Qian held events at Beijing's Great Hall of the People, promoting an image of a trustworthy investment company. She promised very high returns on even modest investments. Qian's company gave investors daily payouts, starting at just 100 yuan for the first 6 months, before rising to 500 yuan after more than a year of investments. Amid high rates of return and incentives for referrals, the company quickly grew. According to British prosecutors, Qian's company collected 40 billion yuan from about 128,000 investors across China in just 3 years. But behind the scenes, it was little more than a Ponzi scheme. The company took money from new investors to pay high returns for other investors. By 2017, Chinese police initiated an investigation into the unlicensed company, and the payouts stopped.
So the victims in China of the original Ponzi scheme or investment fraud scheme came from all different walks of life, all different types of backgrounds. Sadly, many of those victims lost everything. They lost their entire life savings. They had encouraged friends and family to also invest in this particular scheme. So yeah, the impact of those just goes, the impact on those individuals and on those victims goes far beyond the financial loss. The harm, I think, will live with them for ages.
我老公那时候变得特别焦虑，他在2022年就走了。 再多的钱也没办法让他回来。
这件事也让我身体出了很多问题，现在我也得了抑郁症。
Investors faced financial ruin. In 2017, police raided one of Qian's events, but she fled before she could be arrested. She escaped on a moped and drove to China's southern border with Myanmar. After that, UK police said she traveled throughout Southeast Asia, eventually reaching Malaysia. From there, she used a fake passport to board a flight bound for London's Heathrow Airport under a new name, Yadi Zhang. In Europe, Qian went on a spending spree. She lived in this mansion in North London that cost some $23,000 a month to rent.
She lived that grandiose lifestyle. She spent a lot of money on jewelry. She traveled quite extensively throughout Europe. And so, yeah, she was absolutely living off the proceeds of the original Ponzi scheme.
While in hiding, Qian wrote in a journal her plan to either meet a European duke or become ruler of Liberland, a self-declared but unrecognized micronation in the Balkans. To launder her ill-gotten proceeds, she posed as an international businesswoman and hired a former food delivery driver as her personal assistant. The assistant, Wan Jian, along with Malaysian national Seng Hock Ling, helped Qian buy jewelry and properties in the UK and Dubai, according to prosecutors. But their attempt to purchase this London property with Bitcoin drew the attention of authorities. Qian and Wan were both convicted of attempting to launder the funds stolen from Chinese investors through the purchase of pricey UK real estate. Police eventually tracked Qian down on CCTV cameras in the northern city of York. From there, they raided the mansion where she was found. Qian Zhimin pleaded guilty to money laundering and possessing illegally obtained cryptocurrency. Her associates Wan and Seng were jailed on related charges. At sentencing, the judge called Qian the architect of the crimes from start to finish, saying, "Your motive was one of pure greed."